Face Hunter, it's not a deck that's a new concept. It's a deck that's been around for like years, if not since the beginning of Hearthstone. So the game plan is basically the same. You go Smork. You try to smack them in the face as much as possible and hope that they don't have the responses to beat you. And the only thing that really stops you with this deck is turn 5 Zilliax. It's pretty much it. If they don't have Zilliax, this deck generally wins. And even if they have Zilliax, this deck can win a lot of the time. So it's really dependent on their Zilliax, though. In most other situations, if you're not going against another aggro deck, you can win in time. And it's actually a really, really fast and effective deck. And in my opinion, one of the best decks in the game right now. This deck does have some things different with normal Face Hunter. It used to be like Beast go super hard face, but now it has a secret package with Phase Stalker and Hero Power synergy where you just always want to be pumping out the Hero Power. And you also have things to deal direct damage at the end of the game, like Life Drinker and Leroy. And the Life Drinker is actually just a way to gain you a little bit extra health, so you might not lose into other aggro matchups, which has proven to be very helpful. There have been a lot of matchups into another aggro deck, whether it be Pirate Warrior or Face Hunter, where I've lived with like 3 or less health because I played a Life Drinker and they just didn't quite have lethal, and then I finished them off the next turn. Of the 17 games that I've won, I'm going to say that actually 2 of them came down to that small increment because of the Life Drinker. So it's pretty solid. Other than that, thin out the deck with these, with the Face Stalker getting the secrets out. You have a tracking at the last, you don't want to keep this, but it's a good card late game to get that last final option to try to finish the person off. You got Leroy in here because it makes sense. He's an aggro card. And again, just go Smork. I'll get more into mulligans and stuff in the guide that's in the description. It's a fully in-depth guide. But just a basic thing, you want to try to keep Dwarven Sharpshooter, Toxic Reinforcements, Phase Stalker, and then Animal Companion, or Eaglehorn Bow, but only if you already have some of those 1 and 2 drops. If you don't, get rid of these cards because these are the priorities. These are just like bonus cards if you already have the setup. And I hope you guys enjoy the gameplay. See ya in like 2 seconds, thanks to Movie Magic. Okay, so before I really jump into like the gameplay of this, there'll be a full guide in the description. It'll be on my blog. It'll be a full in-depth guide basically on how the deck runs. It'll have an overview. It'll have, okay, wait 1 second. I'll just play that because that's the best turn 1 play for this deck. Anyway, it will have an overview of the deck. It will have mulligans. It'll have matchups. And I know that Face Hunter is super simple, but I want to be doing this with a simple deck because I feel like if I did it with a more complex deck and it's something people didn't necessarily want, then ultimately it would have been kind of a waste of time. So I'm doing it with a simple deck to see if people actually end up liking this. So yeah, that's basically it. It'll be full in-depth guide, so stay tuned for that. Okay. I want to play this in Hero Power. I do want a Hero Power, that's for sure. Can I kill this off somehow? The answer is probably not. So I'm just going to go face because I feel like the way I win this matchup is by blasting him in the face as much as possible. Trying to get this quest done as quickly as possible. Misdirection's pretty good. And I'm not going to try to be super entertaining or funny. I'm going to try to be as informative as possible for the guide videos. So the way that I'm trying to play this game as of right now is I'm trying to play it in a way that allows me to rush him down without losing board control. And the reason why I didn't want to necessarily make that trade there was because if he had something like the Sandstorm Elemental, which that deck consistently runs, I feel like I would have probably died. This way I can fully wipe his board, get a Hero Power off, and keep my minions alive, which is what I think I'm going to do here. So I can Hero Power this. It's not going face, but that's fine. And I actually think that controlling the board is pretty good in some cases. In a lot of cases, controlling the board actually proves to be pretty effective, especially if it's to keep this little guy alive. In most cases, you want to go face. But because he can get you so much value just by existing, because every time you Hero Power, it thins your deck a little bit, so you're more likely to draw better cards. This card is so essential to keep out on the board. And a lot of the time, if I have to choose between saving it and like playing a card to go face, I will choose going face every single time. Or I will choose protecting it every single time, sorry. I know that was kind of confusing. Okay, so I want to keep the misdirection out. These secrets all interact very poorly with each other, so let me figure out what I want to do here. I could just Arcane Shot that. Yeah, okay, and then we'll Hero Power and play the last secret.
That's incredible.
Because we have board control now. I didn't necessarily want to have that stuff out on the board. So the question is, do I want to do this or play Timberwolf? I want to play this to be mana efficient because I want the Timberwolf to be comboed with the kill command or with an Unleash the Hounds later on. So I feel like this is totally fine. Healing Totem, we ignore it. We go face. He was overloaded quite a bit. Tracking's actually really solid here. What do we get? Ooh, okay, so all of these choices are very good. The Eaglehorn Bow is absolutely phenomenal here because I could get a ton of different things, but Unleash the Hounds could be really good with the Timberwolf, and Life Drinker is just a ton of damage. But I'll go with the Eaglehorn Bow because with 5 mana, I can play it along with the Hero Power and go face with pretty much everything. And that's basically where we're at. And ideally, he plays like a Rush minion or something with like Invoke or something like that. And Freezing Trap pops. I already have a lot of damage on board. If he plays something like Zilliax with Rush, it'll die. And he won't gain that much life off of it. If he uses it to like just be a taunt on the board, I've got a kill command to deal with it if need be. And yeah, the only thing that saves him at this point is Azaleax, I feel like. Even if he has Galakron, it's not going to do much, especially considering he hasn't invoked at all. I'm in a pretty decent spot, I'd say. A 6 mana Life Drinker's not a bad call for him, I'll admit. Totem is fine. I'm actually going to hold on to the weapon. Okay, that's really good for me. But I'm going to hold on to the weapon for with the hopes that he attacks me. I think I hit the 1/1 though. So it gets triggered. Or so he doesn't bait it out with that. So boom, hit, go face with these. And I could go with this. I could have. And that would get him down very low. Wait, could I have killed him? Shoot, I wasn't even thinking. So add 1, 2, 8 damage. It would have been 10. Technically, no. I think I want to keep all of this in hand. I think I want to stay where I am. He hasn't invoked yet or anything, so there's no need to rush. It's not like he's going to overpower me with the giant Galakron play. I feel like if he had Zilliax, he would have played it already. And yeah, I feel like overall it's going to be a freeze trap. It's going to get me an extra weapon. Next turn is GG. Theoretically, next turn is GG. Mini Miku, but I'm not entirely sure because again, he could have cards, he could have responses to this, he could have another Life Drinker, in which case that gives him 6 health. So just like that, I'm not technically about to win anymore. This makes it a lot closer though. Wait, how much damage is this if I play Leroy? So hit all of these in, boom. Does Leroy finish him off? Leroy kill command? No, it does not. So I will just Hero Power. Save this combo. It's a 9 mana combo. I can get that off next turn for 11 damage. And assuming he doesn't have any more life gain, I should theoretically win. I could have done 2 more damage. Shoot! No, I would not have. I still would not have won. I still would not have won. I could have done 2 more damage if I had traded the 2 Leper Gnomes in. But that would not have done anything at all. That's upsetting to me a little bit. Do you hit my face? You have to do Taunt Divine Shield. You have to. If you don't do Taunt Divine Shield, you lose. Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't think it matters, though. Like, trade these 2 in, goes down to 6. Hero Power. Timberwolf kill command is, in fact, lethal. That's a well played. And that's just 1 game down. I played 3 other ones off of recording and not on Hearthstone deck tracker because I was playing on my phone while I was waiting for the dentist. So I will put those in. I'll actually have an entire Excel spreadsheet for all of you who want to know a ton of statistics. I'm going to have a ton of Excel spreadsheets made for each like deck that I play. So if anybody plays these decks, you can maybe put your information into these spreadsheets, and then we can have a huge amount of data on it. I might do it with a secondary or like an extra email account though, because I don't know if I trust you people, but I'm kidding. I trust you guys. I'm probably going to just make an extra like Excel Google spreadsheet or Google Sheet. And you'll basically see, I'll basically just have two things, and it'll be like wins on one column, losses on the other column, and then like I'll have the formulas for the average win rate into certain things, so we just know generally how well people do into certain classes, and there will be each class will have its own little row. So yeah, anyway, moving on. Okay, so my hand is not good right now. Going first. Oh, I was going first. Shoot, sorry, that's my bad. We don't want explosive. We don't like having traps in opening hand. Leroy's not great. Animal Companion's nice to have, but only if you really have other things in your hand that you want to play. Like if you have already a Toxic Reinforcements, or you already have a Dwarven Sharpshooter, then I like to keep Animal Companion. So for now, I'm going to get rid of him, because I really need one of those 1-drops to get the party rolling, and we got both of them. Now I kind of wish I had the Animal Companion, and I was close to, I was very close to keeping it, I'm not gonna lie. It would have been good, but it's fine. If he ends up going Pirate, I should be able to outrush him. He had no turn 1 play. That doesn't mean he's not Pirate. That just means that he didn't have the 1/2 or the 1/2. The 1/2 that gives him a Pirate, or the 1/2 that draws him a Rush. So after about this next turn, I'll know if he's if he is or isn't Pirate. Because it's not, because you also only run the Bloodsail Raider in that deck. So again, it's not unheard of to not have any 1 or 2 drops in your opening hand. Like it's very unlucky, but a lot of the time it's. Oh, are you gonna play the Rush minion, the 3/2? You wouldn't dare. He's probably going to. That's what you coin out every single time. Oh. Okay. That's a thing. I'm gonna get out a ton of lackeys. He's going Galakron Warrior, which isn't bad. It's actually pretty good in my opinion. Do I want to play Freezing Trap? The answer is no. I actually don't. I want to play it in combination with the Eaglehorn Bow so I can get an extra thing out of it. So this turn's just going to be mana inefficient, which hurts my soul, but it's okay. It's 6 damage on board with some minions. He's going to go face, that makes sense. There's no reason to trade into the 1/1s. But I don't think he has any like silence or anything. So I'm going to go Eaglehorn Bow, Freezing Trap, face with all of these bad boys. And honestly, how we win this matchup is we hope he does not have Ziliax, and we win. I feel like in theory I should have killed the... Oh no, I broke Rubber Band. I feel like... Sorry. In theory, I should have gone with the... Whoa, he's going Dragon Galakron. That's interesting. Again, I feel like in theory I should have killed the 2/2, so that way I could have gotten a Freezing Trap on something maybe better, but it's not that big of a deal. Rapid Fire could be really good if I draw the Spell Zerker at some point. Deal damage, shoot him, hit him, do as much damage as we possibly can, as quickly as we can. I want to keep these guys on the board for as long as possible, but if I can later on go for like a little bit of burst to kill them, I'd more than rather trade them in to a minion if it could put them in lethal range. And as of right now, if he doesn't play like a Ziliax, I have lethal. Like that doesn't even does that save him? I don't even. Oh, okay, that might save him. Double kill command. Yeah, it's not enough, honestly. Phase Rush, or Phase Stalker, though, is really good here. We get to do that and that. Hit him in the face a couple of times. I think I'm going to kill command his face, just because. Just to get one of the kill commands out so I'm mana efficient while I have a beast on the board. Got a secret, I don't know what it is, I didn't check. A Freeze Trap? Ooh, that actually could give him armor, that's not good. But if he plays Ziliax or something, then that's fine for me, I guess. This guy's unkillable! Oh my goodness, wait, this guy's deck is kind of sick, low-key. He might not want to attack with his 5/2 because he's like, what if it's explosive, right? He killed my... Oh, that's not good. That's really bad, actually. That's quite detrimental. Wow, wait, that's really bad. I should have hit with a 3/2 then. Okay, I didn't know that that was going to be up. I didn't know that that was going to be a thing, but now I do, so Good. Good to know. Give me Huffer. Perfect. Go face. Ram him in the face as much as possible with all of this. I've not been able to do any damage or really get it to stick recently. But I do feel like if he plays a couple of minions on the board or plays like the 3-2 Rush Dragons, I can finish him off with Unleash the Hounds and Kill Command and Hero Power and Rapid Fire and basically just absolutely flood. Dude, this guy's got so much power. Power might be the wrong term. That's going to be Shield Slam, yeah. Power's the wrong word, but he's got a lot of armor and stuff. There we go. That's the stuff. That's a very descriptive word. Ram him in the face. Do as much damage as we possibly can. Animal Companion would not kill him off here, so we're just going to pass. I'm really hoping he doesn't have Ziliax or anything. I've returned 2 cards to his hand. One was a Maniac. One was a Drake. Okay. Wait, that's good. That's good. That's really good for me. He's going to play a minion, though. Oh, he plays a minion first. That's a little less good. Misdirection. It's not going to be as good here. Okay, okay, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11, 12, 13. That's only 13 damage. That's not enough. Let's see how much we can do here. Another Unleash the Hounds could be good. Let's see. If I play Unleash the Hounds this turn and just try to go face a little bit, is that better? I think that's pretty solid. I think that this is a good enough play. It thins out the deck a little bit. We'll play Unleash the Hounds. We'll go face. We'll hit him a little bit. Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3. That's not enough. That's not enough. I have the misdirection out there, so, you know, in theory I could still finish him off. This has been a very long game. I feel like ideally what happens here is I draw a... No! Wait, that's actually okay. That's actually fine. Wait, that's actually okay. Okay. I have a 50-50 chance of that hitting his face. If it hits his face, I basically win. If it hits his 5-4, I'm in a bit of... No! Don't hit his 5-4! Now I am in a lot of trouble because he doesn't have any minions on the board, so... Unleash the Hounds might not actually get me the lethal that I really, really need, which is really bad. If I draw Leroy, I get to play Leroy and Unleash the Hounds and Hero Power, which is 10 damage. I don't think I can do 10 damage in any other way, though, unless I get Huffer off of Animal Companion. Okay, so I don't have any more weapons. Eagle Horn... Oh, wait, what? Am I dumb? I thought I got rid of one with tracking, but okay. Do as much possible damage as we can here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not enough damage, so we will pass. And pray that we kill him next turn. If he draws Ziliax off of that, I don't lose because he has nothing to rush into, and then I actually finish him off the next turn. Yeah, okay. Perfect. Wait, I don't finish him off next turn. Oh, no. Explosive Trap doesn't do anything for me. Wait, no, Explosive Trap wins the game for me. No, it doesn't. Oh, no. I don't know what to do. I could Kill Command. Unleash the Hounds with the Ziliax. He drew the Ziliax. That was really... This with Kill Command. Hero Power, and then double Rapid Fire. Okay, I was being silly. I had lethal in hand still. Don't worry, I didn't miss it. I was thinking maybe I could do it some roundabout way with Explosive Trap, but it didn't matter. I had the lethal I needed. This deck is popping off. It is currently 17-7. That's pretty good. One of the games I did count as playing against a friend. He's pretty good. It wasn't necessarily ranked, though. He's like rank 5 or 10. I don't know what he is. Or he's been rank 5, but he hasn't played in a while, so he just made a quick deck and played me. So I guess technically it's like 16-7, but I'm counting playing against him because he's somebody I learned a lot about Hearthstone from in the beginning, so... Point is, this deck is solid. 17-7 is not bad. And I think that I can play one more. But if I don't, you guys will find that out right after this outro. But if I do, then you're in luck.